This is concerning space news and a new type of rocket. Fusion rocket breakthrough will allow humans to leave our solar system and claim new planets. A stunning fusion rocket breakthrough to allow humans leaving our solar system. Richard Dinnan is the visionary entrepreneur who wants to help humans leave Earth and inhabit other planets in the Milky Way. He wants to do it fast, and his company is called PULSAR Fusion and is betting on harnessing the power of the sun, of a nuclear space, cutting the time it takes to get to Mars in half, and unlock the secrets beyond our solar system. Speaking exclusively to Science Digest, the former Made in Chelsea star, 35 years old, said, "In the Milky Way, there are believed to be billions of habitable planets orbiting G-type stars like ours. That does not mean that they've got people on them, but it means that they could support life. We're living in a world now where maybe the entrepreneurs of the future can own their own planet. To do that, they'll need very, very fast rockets," he explained. And that may sound like a ludicrous thing to say, but when we're almost there, Mars has got quite a keen interest. I think part of being human is to leave our planet. We've always followed the stars since prehistoric times, and now we need to emulate that. And to make this possible, Mr. Dinnan wants to replicate the fusion process used by stars like our sun, and he tipped the Holy Grail energy source. Nuclear fusion has been studied for over a century. Unlike nuclear fusion, nuclear fission, the powerful reaction that led to the creation of the nuclear weapons, fusion takes two light atomic nuclei and combines to form a single heavier one while releasing massive amounts of energy. This promise opens up the possibility to create limitless energy here on Earth, and so experts across the globe are currently racing to harness this. But Mr. Dinnan says that the other big promise that fusion gives us is to leave our solar system, meaning that he'll use it for propulsion. He says it means that we're not just that species that ultimately just start to destroy all our planet resources and then blow ourselves up. We don't know our future, but if we can do fusion, it means we can power our planet cleanly forever, and it means that we can actually leave our solar system. The speed that rocket engines that use fire move will never get us at the speed we want. Pulsar knows we can build a fusion rocket engine well before anyone builds a fusion power station. Currently, rocket engines used by the likes of NASA utilize stored propellants such as the reactor mass for forming a high-speed propulsive jet of fuel, usually high-temperature gas. They produce thrust by ejecting mass rearward by using the combustion of reactive chemicals like liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen propellants. Dinnan instead hopes to harness the most powerful force we have ever seen to dramatically increase fuel density and temperature. He says it'll give us the ability to produce 1,000 times the exhaust speeds of a plasma engine, which means that a mission to Mars could be reduced by half. We think we can get it to 350 kilometers per second. The other thing is going beyond our solar system. The further you go, the more benefit you get. Mars may be your first spot, but there's a star called Alpha Centauri that is 4.2 million light years from our Earth. You're never ever going to be able to get there by setting fire to things, but fusion engine can do it in only 11 years. Pulsar Fusion has already tested its plasma engines that will be used to get their rocket into space. They plan to test its nuclear reactor on Earth next year. Dinnan explains you don't want to lift heavy things into space. It's much more efficient to assemble them all in space. Our plan is to build a fusion rocket on Earth and test it here, and then use plasma rockets to launch it into space in 3 pieces. Once they are in space, they can navigate using fusion thrusters so they can come together and assemble in orbit. And then we can turn on our rocket engine, and we want to do that, he said, by the year 2027. And this is by Callum Horn, Express UK. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account, the daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.